Now to our continuing coverage. The impact still being felt around the country after the Colorado Supreme Court yesterday barred former President Trump from being on the GOP primary ballot next March, pending an appeal.
The justices ruled yesterday the former president is constitutionally ineligible for office under the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban. Tonight, we're bringing you more in-depth coverage on this historic ruling. News 5's Eleanor Sheehan starts our team coverage tonight with reaction from local political party leaders. Eleanor.
The overall consensus was clearly divided among the party lines, with Republicans against it and Democrats for it.
People on the Republican side are furious. That's the word, furious.
Colorado was the first state to make that type of a decision. I think a lot of people are proud of that.
Division down the aisle. El Paso County Democrats and Republicans are at odds over the Colorado Supreme Court's decision to keep former President Donald Trump off the primary ballot.
It's unconstitutional. This has never been done. They're using the 14th Amendment in the most ridiculous manner.
El Paso County Republicans are calling the ruling election interference.
They're interfering with a Republican Party process. This is not a general election. This is a nominating process. That's what this is. And they're telling the Republicans, you don't get to decide and nominate who you want on the ticket.
While the El Paso County Democratic Party says it's time for the former president to be held accountable for his involvement in the events of January 6th.
It's fairly clear from the language of the Constitution that someone who's participated in insurrection or rebellion is not qualified to hold certain offices within the government. So the ruling made sense to me.
He says Democrats, including himself, have been waiting for justice to be served.
I think that it's going to be encouraging for a lot of Democrats to finally see our legal system do its job and to start to see the former president be held accountable for his actions.
The El Paso County Democratic Party tells me they respect the court's decision.
It made sense from the perspective that due process was followed. There were attorneys that were involved that did present evidence in a couple of different courts, and that's what those courts ruled after hearing all of the evidence.
But the El Paso County Republicans say the ruling was unconstitutional.
They're basing this on the 14th Amendment of causing an insurrection. Well, first of all, don't you have to be convicted of something before you're judged on that something? Well, he has not been convicted, nor is there evidence to convict him.
The El Paso County Republicans say they are unsure if the decision will be overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court, but they are hopeful that it will be. Now, Democrats say the Colorado Supreme Court had enough evidence to make this ruling and that they're confident the U.S. Supreme Court will do the same. In studio, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.